Hi. This is episode 34 of In Us We Trust.
Yes.
I'm your hostess, Bender.
And I'm OG here, man.
And we have a very, very, very special guest here with us today.
Yes, man.
We have Alex, singer, songwriter, and producer.
Yes. Alex.
Thank you for coming. This is exciting.
Welcome, man. We honored for real.
Man, I'm super appreciative to be on the show. You know what I'm saying? I love the energy. I love the consistency, man, and I'm just excited. I've been on both of y'all since high school. You know what I'm saying? It's a long time, 10 plus years.
Yeah, man.
So, the fact that we are moving forward and still connected, I'm excited.
Man. Yeah, man. I love it, man.
Yeah, so we had to get Alex because, this is our first interview of the year.
Yeah.
And
new episode of the new year, too.
Yeah, our first new episode. So this is the first.
Yeah.
A whole lot of firsts. And I just told you that we're happy that you're here, but I'm really excited that you're here.
You smiling, yeah.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
Me too.
So we're just going to jump right on into it and kind of get into your business a little bit so we can get to know you. Well, I know you, but for the people that don't really know you or know your music, we're about to talk about it.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
So what made you want to start doing music?
See, that's going way, way back.
Take it back for us, man. Come on.
Well,
we need the humble beginnings.
When I first started, it really just started for me enjoying it. Me and my friends, we used to go to the games, we used to ride in the car, we used to freestyle all the way. You know what I'm saying? And I just, from that point, I just felt like I had something. They'd put me in the front. Just from that, I had a little keyboard. I started putting together my little beats on my keyboard, showed my parents, showed my sister, and everybody supported it. You know what I'm saying? And everybody saw something in me too. So from there, it just became a love, I didn't really plan, for me to be where I am now. I knew I wanted to keep going in this direction. As far as just, me getting here, I just loved it and I just kept going. I wanted to do everything. I learned all kind of stuff because I wanted to,
And we from Atlanta, man. We from the bases of Decatur and stuff like that. And
yes,
you seeing all this good music and good culture coming up from Atlanta. How did that shape you and your artistry?
I definitely feel, I got a lot of diversity in my music, but we got artists like Outkast, and I also like a lot of other stuff too, Pharrell, but let me keep it on Atlanta. You got Jermaine Dupri's and the Babyfaces and so many different like culture makers and influencers and trendsetters. So we always had people to look up to, and I was influenced even before I knew I wanted to do music. I remember back in the day, just being inspired by stuff like Ludacris and just everybody by their voices, their tones, and not even knowing why. So now that I'm actually doing music and I'm fully invested, I kind of see how it has shaped me.
So you do a lot of First question, do you write more for other artists than you do for yourself?
So for the past maybe 6 or 7 years, I have, written for other artists more than myself. But right now, I really feel like I want to let my own light shine. I want to invest in myself. So for the past year, I have been working on my own stuff. I got a compilation now. I just finished up. I got my solo project. Got another group project with Music Soul Child that we kind of building up, getting low on. And I don't know, right now I'm just in a weird place. I am still working with people like Keke Palmer. We've been doing a lot of stuff for her project.
That's
cool.
And
that's been going good. We got some real strong stuff for her, but I'm just, right now I feel like you got to put your chips in your own basket, for the world, not because of nobody else, but for yourself. You got to shine your own light because that's the only way right now. You got to make your own path.
No, that's right. And I don't even think we mentioned this, but you Grammy-nominated, man.
Yeah.
That's a big ass accomplishment, man. That's a dope ass accomplishment. How does that feel? Many artists don't get that title,
right.
Grammy-nominated.
Right.
Songwriting is the big basis of it.
Yeah,
and that's you, man.
I really feel I just finished college December 2016, so I got my bachelor's degree. So for me getting Grammy-nominated, that really feels like another degree, but in music. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It feel like, damn, I done put in all this work. I done did my high school, I done did the elementary and got good. Now I feel like I'm good. I think I compete on any level. So just getting that label, which a lot of folk will never get. A lot of folk may be working on this the rest of their life and may never have that. Just me be a part of something like that. I know I'm blessed. I've been putting in work, so it's time.
are you the label route? Like, are you signed to a label? Or do you do more stuff like independently? So
I'm independent. I'm independent, but I'm self-published. So I'm owning all my stuff. Finding my own distribution. But I'm moving forward. But I would work with a label, just depending on like what the circumstances were. If we could get something fair, something that makes sense for everybody. I'm not opposed to that. But right now, I'm more focused on just building my own team, building my own foundation, and letting everybody come to me.
So we were talking about being nominated for your Grammy. And that's for Musiq Soulchild's album, Feel the Real.
Yes, ma'am.
And the song was One More Time.
Yep.
That you wrote or co-wrote.
Me and Musiq wrote that together. All the melodies, all those parts that he's singing on. And
he's a dope songwriter himself as well.
Yeah, so we had Willie Hen. He wrote it. Of course, he wrote his own verse. David Luke produced it. We had some everybody. Donovan, when Bun came and touched it. I know I'm missing somebody, but everybody came through.
They got the credit.
So my question is, okay, so for me, like when I listen to music, a lot of times I be like, oh, I wish I could be like in the studio when it's like happening, because it probably is like, something.
You wonder what it feels like.
It's
like,
just a feeling.
Yeah.
So, like, how does it feel? Because I mean, how did it feel during that time, and did you like expect it? Because I know, like, when I listen to other artists interviewed, it was like, sometimes a hit just kind of happens, and you just never know which one's going to be the one.
Right.
So during the time of writing and recording that song, like, what does it feel like?
So we did that song like earlier in our relationship with Musiq Soulchild. Like, I've been knowing them now for like 5 years, maybe almost 6. And it's crazy how much time has passed, but we probably did something maybe 2.5 years ago. And it was exciting. We had booked out like a 60-hour, we like 12 hours a day for a week, for 5 days. And we just went in. We went crazy. We did like 8 or 9 songs, and that's just the one that actually made the project. We didn't know which one gonna make the project, but we got several more. And that's how the group idea came up. Like I mentioned, like what we got with Musiq Soulchild, me, him, and David Luke. But as far as what comes from it, like the Grammy nomination, when you in the studio working with an artist, you really never know what's gonna come from it. You know what I'm saying? Because you talk about, getting a nomination, you don't even know if the song is gonna come out. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we did those songs 2 years ago, and we did 8 or 9 of them, and only one made the project. And it's still love. It's all love that we was able to be a part of it. But when you working with artists, you never know. You never know.
So who picks what makes the project? Does the artist decide, the label decide, or? So
I think it just depends on if the artist has a label or not, or if they just getting like distribution. For music, I think he's with through E1, but right, like he has more control over what he's doing, especially with this project. He has his own label, but he's distributed through E1. But a lot of artists, if you would a major label like, Def Jam or Atlantic, and you got an A&R, you got a whole team of people that got to feel good about your project, you know what I'm saying? You got to be a little more, you got to compromise a little bit more, unless you just a star artist where they going to just let you do your thing.
Because if you give something they can hear that you probably couldn't hear, that maybe they would,
I mean, sometimes, but sometimes they mess up your art too. You know what I mean? They could hear somebody, like some of them are good and they could, actually make your project better. But sometimes they can mess your art up too, telling you that like what you got ain't it, when really it is, especially when it's authentic.
Yeah. Okay.
So let's talk about your project. So you have a project coming out, Layers Volume 1.
Yep, the compilation album.
So there are gonna be how many volumes to this compilation album? Do you know?
I don't know yet. I'm gonna just play it out the same way that the project came itself. When we first started on the album, we didn't get in the studio with intentions of doing the album. It was a lot of people, a lot of my friends that wanted to work with me at the time, and I was like, the best way, to get with everybody is for us to just come work together. You know what I'm saying? Instead of trying to do one by one, let's all get in together. And we did a session, and we worked on a song called Bad Dream, and the session went so good that we was like, man, let's go ahead and just make this a whole thing, and the album started. It just came. We didn't have a plan.
Okay. And your music, how would you describe your music? How would you describe your style, how it flows through you? Like, how would you describe it?
I say that I'm like a pop soul artist. Okay. But I also like artists like The Weeknd and Georgia Smith and Gold Link, with a lot of these crossover, Euro type sounds, with a hip hop influence. So, you know, but I say pop soul with a little hip hop, electronic almost, you know, and that's not what you might get from the compilation because it's so diverse. But from my solo project coming shortly after, you will be able to see that, you know, more clear.
Yeah, and you got a project right now which I really like, the Empty Space.
Empty Space, yeah, that's just right one of the singles.
Yeah, it give like a little nice little pop, like you know, cool style and little beat. Yep. You know what I'm saying? I like it. I feel like it's got to be a good summer song. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. How did that come about? Working with those artists?
All in the studio. You know, when I started, I produced that as well. When I started on that beat, I was in the studio with the artist on the second verse, Chancellor Smith, and you know, we've been working. Like he helped with a lot. He helped with a lot of the creative direction for the videos, and like I've been working with him for several years on his old projects and just whatever. So we were in the studio finally, you know, just trying to get something for him. Started on the beat, and we actually didn't start on it at that time. I had another session with Cantrell. He came through. We ended up adding more to the beat. I told Cantrell to put a verse on that. We started on the hook melody. I was like, man, we got to get on this. You know what I mean? Just to push Chance a little bit.
Yeah, man.
And next thing you know, like we had the song together. We just got in the studio together, got it all done, knocked out. Backgrounds by Messiah, and that was that.
So on your new project, I know you have the 2 singles out, but is there like a favorite song that you have, like that you just feel like, you know what, this is the one that. This is it.
So my favorite one, it's 9 songs on the project, and we got some really good stuff. Like we got stuff featuring Music Soul Child, which we got an official video coming for that. Maybe the end of this month or top of February. It's already done though, so you know you're getting it. But my favorite one out the project is probably this song we got with Dear Cali called Playing with Fire. Okay. And it's more of a pop dance type, you know what I'm saying? I picture like people like voguing to it. You know what I'm saying? It's that lane. And you know, I just think it's great. It's gonna be great for TV, film, for like branding. You know, I think it'll go crazy.
Did Cali from
Southwest,
yeah. She was saying
Southwest Cali.
Okay.
The whole team, like a lot.
Cali moving out here.
So, what has been your proudest moment throughout your career? What was the biggest deal for you?
Man, it's tough to say because I look at everything like almost equal. You know, every opportunity, like every blessing that I get, you know, just because I feel like it's all a journey. You know what I'm saying? It's all the same. Like each step is all a stepping stone. So it's tough to say like which particular one. But I mean, I will say this though, like the best thing that's come from music hasn't been necessarily, you know, dealing with like my music itself. You know, when I first met Music Soul Child, probably within like, maybe it was like a year and a half of knowing them, they brought me on the road to Australia, you know, and we stayed out there for like 2 weeks. That was my first experience out of the country. That was my first time like being like any kind of backstage at concerts. I was able to meet all kind of people, like met Mos Def, D'Angelo's there. I met Common, sat there and had a full conversation with him. Just stuff like that, you know, has been, you know, I think
it's dope, man.
More transformational for me. Like it's helped me grow so much. You know, in the music, I feel like I'm still building up, and I'm still like I'm really about to take off. But I know that I'm still, you know, taking them steps and getting where I want to be.
Man, for sure, man. All that good energy in the building you be around, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Talented, man. Talented.
I wanted to ask this earlier. We kind of got off topic, okay. So can you talk to us about like your process when you get in the studio to like record? Like what type of mindset do you have to be in? Is it sometimes you just like, I just can't record, I'm just not feeling it right now? How do you kind of get into the zone to?
Is it like what we see on TV? You know, you in the studio and they all be firing up blunts and all this stuff.
And passing bottles and having strippers and just, they just need a whole production.
Is that, what is that, I mean, does it take your mind? Wait, go ahead.
Well, I think first it is a vibe, you know, and sometimes there are people who have sessions like that because that's how they set their vibe and that's how they get their energy going. But for me personally, you know, I'm not like that. I do smoke, you know, but I don't use it to set my vibe for studio. You know, I'm super intentional about everything I do with my sessions. You know, like if whoever I'm inviting in, I'm making sure like, okay, I'm bringing this person because I know they contribute that. I'm bringing this person, I know they contribute that. And then when they come, I got like a little sign-in sheet. Everybody that's gonna be on the credits, they sign in. You know what I'm saying? Every song on the project, we got that. And when we in there, like I like to have I like to have a track already started. You know what I'm saying? Like I can make something on the spot, but I prefer to just have like some chords, maybe a little drum pattern, and then have some ideas. Everybody, and I'm just giving you the process for the compilation album. Yeah. You know, everybody play 2 or 3 whichever we agree on. Let's get started. You know, most of the time, you know, I would already have melodies down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like every time I get in the studio, I like to have it just on point. You know, I want to have a plan. I want to have some kind of goal, and I want to be open to, like, I'm always open. I'm open to ideas with other people, like it's like collaboration. You know, I'm real big on that right now. I feel like you look at a lot of the older songs, you know, back in the day, and it was all collaborators. You look at stuff like Kanye West, they songs are so good because of the collaboration. So right now, like, you know, I'm in the studio, I do have a plan, but I'm also open to whichever direction it takes, because you'll box yourself in. Sometimes I'll box myself in if I try to be like, all right, this is it, this is the end goal, this is what we gonna do. I just like to have my ducks, I just like to have like the ball already ready and be like, okay, we ain't got the whole idea, but we got some bullets in the chamber, you know what I'm saying, for like if anything else, and we get the ball rolling.
So in the writing camps, because I know that you've been a part of a few, I don't know if you still do them, you can come in and write, like, what do? You just come in and write a song, they just play a...
So sometimes at the writing camps, they'll produce most of that stuff on the spot. You know, the ones that I've been to, you know, it's been several people, maybe like 13 plus people, just all there. We come in, we meet, and then we split up into groups. You know what I'm saying? So like, say I did one for a week, you know, every day we was in with like a different producer, you know what I mean, a different set of writers, and that's just how we was vibing out there, make something from scratch. We write it right there, and you know, and we didn't really know what the plan was, you know, as far as how the songs would get placed, you know, because you never know unless the artist is right there, cutting the songs as you writing it, which is always best.
In my mind, the vibe that I got from the videos, like the writing camps are intense. So is it intense? It's
competitive.
Okay.
It's competitive because the artist is only gonna cut a certain amount of songs. They're not gonna record everything. They're gonna be, you know, so your shit got to be on point. It got to be next level. It got to be the best. You know what I mean? Better than everybody else, especially because you want a single. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to just make the album. Like, it's cool to make the album and say that you was a part of it. Like, yeah, you know, I was a part of it. But if I feel like if you want to make some money, you need a single. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, that's the one that's gonna get streamed a whole bunch of times. That's the one that's gonna be getting a lot of love, like synced on TV and film. You know, you need that. So it's definitely competitive because everybody in there trying to change their life. So, you know.
Okay, now tell me if I'm wrong for thinking about this. When I think of not necessarily it's not wrong I don't think it's a bad way for writing camps, because you know the writers are trying to get their due, like you said, all that good stuff. But for the most of the main artists that have you in the writing camps, it's like it's like the person she or whoever, they take bits and pieces from everybody that's in that writing camp or who's writing for that song, and kind of like takes all the credit for it, takes all the basic, and what's the originality in that? You get what I'm saying? If the main artist who has y'all arranged in the writing camps, where's the originality in that? That's the question I'm really asking. I'm really trying to get to.
I feel like you're trying to shade Beyonce. I'm not trying
to shade Beyonce.
I'm gonna say this.
It's come from Jay-Z. It come from everybody. I don't feel
like it's an issue, you know, with them having writing camps, because I mean, shit, people, it's been songwriters since the beginning of music. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know who's to say who can and can't express themselves. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but I do feel like, you know, songwriters should be credited better. You know what I mean? I think like a lot of times you always hear about producers might need something up front, or producer might need this and that. And that's great. You know what I mean? A producer, you know, they create the music, but it's many parts to a song, and one part ain't the same without the other. You know, so I feel like songwriters, we got to start standing up for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And like asking for our credit and shit, doing our own PR. Because a lot of times the artists won't credit you. You know what I mean? Like they've been talking about, you know, I guess they say Atlantic is I don't know what's the deal with them about. They saying they doing mixtapes, and then it's really an album, and producers, and they say producers not getting paid. You know what I'm saying? But like we all need to get paid. We gotta really stand up. We gotta demand that shit. You know what I mean? Because they don't credit us. I got situations lately where people that put out songs that I was a part of and don't mention me. You know what I'm saying? Mention everybody, not mention me. And that's okay because, nobody, I don't know if they owe, I don't know who owes what, you know what I mean? But I just know I would appreciate, and I'm gonna start standing up for my credit. You know what I mean? For like my payment, what I deserve, we got to be compensated. We got to figure out a way to compensate writers and producers. You know what I mean? Because you think about streaming, like, and just how the music itself.
Y'all who make the music, you know what I'm saying? It take anybody can get on and sing and rap on the track, or you know what I'm saying? But then y'all make it. You know what I'm saying? The in and outs, the words, the feelings, everything. Y'all make that. So
I say this too, as far as like the writer camp. If somebody tell me it's a Beyonce writer camp, I'm gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna buy my own ticket. I'm gonna book my own room. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna expect none of that up front because at that time we are operating on faith, and anybody is gonna show up. You know what I'm saying? For that session, they gonna be like, nigga, I don't give a fuck. Beyonce gonna hear this? Yeah, I'm there. You know what I'm saying? And but so we operating on faith. But we gotta put something into place for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We gotta move. We gotta create our own shit. And I think once we start standing up and saying something about it, then we'll get more what we deserve. We'll get the credit that that's due to us. But that's gonna change.
I feel you.
So what's next for you? You had a really great 2017. So what do you expect to happen in 2018?
I'm shining this year. I'm telling you. Like, you already see it. Like, I got the videos out. I got the Empty Space official video. We got another one with Music Soul Child, starring him in that one. That's for Goals. We're going to be shooting another one for Sleepwalking, coming right after that. After the compilation, I got my solo album working on. I told you we got the group album. I can't tell you the name yet, but that's coming. And just this year, man, I'm going crazy. I'm putting myself all the way out there. I'm getting back on stage. You know what I'm saying? This is the year. I'm shining.
Let us know about all that. And that's what just gonna be at every one of them, man.
Let's get it.
Let us know about all that, man. We support you, man. Yeah. You tell the folks where to follow you, where to find your music at, all that good stuff.
So you can catch me on any social media platform at Lex on the board, LEXONTHEBOARD. And that's IG, that's Facebook, YouTube, SoundCloud. Come find me. I got music up, videos up, every day posting new stuff. And man, I got the keys.
We looking out, man. We looking out. All they gonna be posted on the page and the social media page, all that good stuff. We were proud of you, man, Alex. We really are honored you for you to be here, man. But let's get into this episode, man. We had the interview. Yeah. You blessed us with your presence, man.
No.
And we ready to get into it, man. Yeah. But what we do every day, we start off with a little question. You know what I'm saying? We got a little question and people respond to it and let us know what's going on. So just chime in, let us know when you're ready to go, and it's all good, man. Let's get into it.
Okay, so we're gonna start with a recap of questions from our last episode. So, usually it's 2017 or New Year, everybody like, New Year, new me.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, but yeah, we're straight on that. So we're just gonna ask, what are you leaving in 2017?
Okay.
So, we had a comment from Liwa Diva.
All right.
Okay. She said, I'm leaving all the bad stuff behind, middle finger emoji. All the bad memories from 2017, all my anxiety, my problems, and my fears. I'm going to focus on those who make me happy, those who make me smile, and the people who care about me this year.
That's really good, for real. Especially about like the anxiety and fears.
People go through that. Yeah,
everybody.
Everybody.
And it's good that she can. And some people have anxiety but don't want to say that they have anxiety. So, good for
people don't even know they got anxiety. They like, I don't know why I feel like this.
Yeah. So shout out to Liwa Diva. So what about you?
For me, I feel the same way like her. Leave all that behind, man. Leave all your doubts and stuff like you. Sometimes you doubt yourself. You doubt your abilities. You doubt what you can do, and it holds you back from going forward and progressing forward. So I'm leaving that behind. I'm leaving about the doubts that I have for myself, and I'm just gonna go forward and do whatever I gotta do. I'm great in whatever I gotta do. When all I do, I need to believe that. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
And I'm sure there's people out there who need to believe that. So there we go.
What about you?
For me, I'm leaving behind self-consciousness. Just in the sense of Like I say this year is the year of self-acceptance. You know what I mean? I think we always, like you said, we always doubting ourselves, we always questioning ourselves, rejecting ourselves. You know what I mean? That's why we be anxious a lot of times. We go out, we anxious because we uncomfortable with ourselves. We don't want to talk to nobody because we already done rejected ourselves, you know? So it's like this year, you know, I'm accepting myself completely. You know, I'm embracing my light. Everything that I want to do, everything I'm supposed to do that God got for me, I'm stepping into it. You know, so I'm just embracing my greatn's this year.
No ifs, ands, no about it. Follow that, Bender.
Well, I don't know. Only thing that I really want to do more things outside of my comfort zone. I want to do a little more things that I'm afraid to do.
What, like skydiving or something?
I think I might do that.
No.
But I just have to really... I've been thinking about it. But I'm not there yet, you know, just...
Or like alligator hunting or some shit like that.
I'm not scared of that, though. I would do that. Not alligator hunting, but I mean...
That fears me.
Say, damn. Say, where you from?
I'm not going to go chase an alligator, but I'm not afraid. I don't know. I just want to do things that make me uncomfortable. And then starting with this school thing, a lot of it's going to be me having to talk to people and network. And sometimes I don't be wanting to do that, but that's a really good skill.
Right.
So I'm going to really push myself to actually...
leave it behind.
To actually do that.
That's what's up. Right. So I feel like, see, I agree with you a lot of times on that. Like a lot of times I might not want to talk to people, you know, but I feel like I got to change my mindset. You know what I'm saying? Because it's about connecting. Like, and when you do connect, you do feel rejuvenated. Like when you're not connecting, I just be drained. You know, if I spend too much time alone or not, you know, communicating the way I need to, I'll be drained. Right. You know, but I feel like I should be excited about talking to other people. And if I had that mindset, I feel like my life would be completely different. You know, my relationships would be stronger. You know what I mean? Just everything. So it's definitely, I'm working on it, but I'm just trying to shift my mindset, you know, to just look at it like, to be excited about certain things.
Yeah, man. 2018, new things. Leave it behind.
Yeah.
Come on.
You know, I'm gonna start some therapy this year. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? Not because I'm like going crazy and then I do feel grounded, you know, but I think, shit, I got stuff from my past, like my family, you know what I mean, passed on through generations.
But we all, we all got stuff we need to talk about. Everybody need to get into therapy. Like I would
definitely do.
It's
therapy.
like,
and it's a part of your insurance. If you got health insurance, which you have to have these days, it comes with your insurance. So anybody that wants to do therapy, reach out to your insurer and ask about some classes. You know what I mean? Some I don't know,
sessions.
Some sessions. That's the word.
Okay, so let's move into the topics. Okay, so let's talk about it. It was a viral video that was going around. NBA YoungBoy. I have no idea who he is. I'm assuming he's a rapper. Do you know?
Right.
He's a rapper.
From
what? Yeah, he's a rapper.
I have no idea who he is. But anyway,
he rap with Moneybagg Yo.
I know who Moneybagg is.
Yeah, they got a little mixtape together.
I can't believe you know that.
I just learned it the other day.
You don't listen to trap like that?
No.
I mean, you know, I like trap. I can't keep up with all of them. Like it be a lot on my that, like, you know. But I mean, from what I heard that was played to me, it actually wasn't that bad. And that's the thing. These problematic niggas always got I don't know. Got some good music going on. We don't know.
They're the problematic niggas.
Yeah, like Kodak, and I really like Kodak music, you know. And
I like Kodak, but I never know what he's saying, but I like him anyway. Yeah. Back to NBA YoungBoy. So it's a video going around. He was in a hotel and the hotel receptionist or whatever took a picture of his girlfriend sleeping on the couch in the lobby while he was supposedly in the room messing with other girls or whatever. So the internet went crazy about how dumb this girl is, and she made a video. It's like, you know, it's not even that serious. I'm 17 and I don't live with my mama.
Yeah, she that young?
Yeah, she's young.
That's her mindset then.
And he took her shopping the next day. So she was outside with all these Louis Vuitton bags, and I guess they were good.
All the girl wears sweatsuits all day though. Adidas sweatsuit.
Well, you know. I don't know. But people were kind of pissed because it's just like, girl. Really, girl?
Yeah. Why she ain't rent another hotel room?
Because she probably doesn't have any money.
Exactly.
She should have just been like, give me another one and charge it to his scar.
You know, some shit, yeah. That's what I'm saying.
That's the
You know what I'm saying? Like, get some.
You don't have to pay for a hotel until you leave anyway.
And figure that all out.
We'll deal with that tomorrow.
Later on.
But
that's sad though. That little girl got that young mindset like that.
well, they probably, I mean, I don't know, but I guess
How old the NBA young boy?
like I told you, I don't even know who he is.
Okay.
So he's probably at least 17. I don't know. I would assume he's older than her.
See, a lot of this whole relationship stuff be bothering me already in the first place, just because I don't know her relationship really with him. I guess I guess if it is his girlfriend, I don't know the situation, but a lot of times people be, I don't know, feeling like they are who they not. You know, in relationships, you know, you get all kind of expectations and you want to be treated a certain kind of way with people that ain't gonna treat you that way. You know what I'm saying? You know, so what you choose to accept, you know, I think a lot of times people put themselves in bad situations.
It's a lot of these kids though. They think like that. Like it's cool if you can make it up to me in bags and goddamn shoes and shit like that. It's cool. Like I just be like, why y'all? What y'all parents was
doing? But she might like that.
Yeah.
That might be all she wants.
That's probably all she.
That's what you aspire to. Like,
you know, I think especially like younger girls.
I'm trying to get in the same
ain't only
time.
younger girls.
She young.
It's not only younger girls, but a lot of women now care about bags and what they can do on social media.
Instagram flow.
They want to look good.
They want to look nice, you know.
And they trying to build a brand for themselves most of the time. So, you know, they trying to attach.
So a lot of people will take a lot of disrespect as long as they can get 10,000 likes on the picture, you know.
That.
I don't know. But people were pretty pissed off at her, and that's...
Don't be pissed off at her though. Be pissed off both of them.
Right, teach her something.
Yeah, no.
I don't get mad at her.
Yeah,
that's what she choose. Like, if she want to sleep in the lobby,
it's her life.
Let her sleep in the lobby. Yeah,
and then she's like, y'all bitches be mad because you live at home with your mamas, and I don't live at home with my mama. And then the girl, just hilarious, she was like, yeah, you live in hotel lobby couches. I was like, see?
See, I think it's crazy though, because I'm thinking like, if I had a daughter, I would be upset. I'd just like, what? You slept in the lobby?
Why?
Why did you do that?
You didn't even have to sleep in the lobby.
You could have went home.
You could have came home.
You could have went home.
But you know, like hopefully, you know, she might. I don't know if she got parents. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she don't have a dad. You know what I mean? To call her and be like, look, you can come on home. You ain't got to sleep in the hotel lobby. So it's just tough because you never know somebody's story. You know what they and why they do the shit they got to do that make them look crazy. Yeah. So it's just tough. And I just pray that I will be able to do that. You know, because we don't know our tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So like I would hope that I could be like, you know what, you ain't gotta stay in no lobby for no nigga. Just come home. You know what I'm saying? Sleep in this comfortable ass bed I done laid out for you.
It ain't that deep.
It's just not that deep. I just think if she had to stay there, just got another room and charge it to his credit card. And let him be mad tomorrow.
You gotta have some finesse to pull that off though.
Because I mean, I don't know what else I'm gonna do. I'm just not gonna sit here while you go do whatever you're doing. And
right.
Yeah.
You can take me to the Louis Vuitton store tomorrow. I'm straight.
But let me tell y'all this though. Y'all know Black Panther coming out though. I tell you know Black Panther the movie, the Marvel movie.
Yeah.
With the superheroes and stuff like. It's about to be for the culture for real. It's about to be on spot. Yeah. But one of his starring roles, man, starring actors, Michael B. Jordan. Y'all know Michael B. Jordan. Played in all them little movies and can't think of one. Creed. He played Creed. But anyway, he's dating a black woman. I don't know her nationality. She looked kind of like Kim K-ish, you know, around that little exotic blend. You know what I'm saying?
Not exotic blend.
But the thing is people out there trying to boycott the movie now because he dating a non-black woman. Ain't that crazy?
Yeah, I think that's pretty stupid.
That's crazy as fuck. Now, I mean, I'm all about people have preferences and stuff like that, or you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he not into black women or whatever, but he has his preference. Is that something worth boycotting the movie because you in the all black? I really think it's mostly white people though really making them Twitter comments. But when I was reading the comments, it was black people making it, black women making the comments, but I don't think necessarily they'll be too strong on it like that. You know what I'm saying? What's the big deal anyway? What's the big deal anyway?
It's not a big deal. You know, I don't care who you date. That really I don't care. I mean,
but black women really go hard for that. They really like.
A lot of black women feel that black men should date black women, but a lot of black men feel like black women should date black men. Like, guys be feeling some type of way about that, but
I don't feel like it's fair. You know what I'm saying? How they gonna try to boycott the movie because he dating whatever color woman he dating. Yeah. You know, I really feel like shit. We all brainwashed. Like it's crazy. I feel like I'm brainwashed too because I prefer black women. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like we've been all brainwashed to even feel like that shit matters. So the fact that he doing a movie that's pro-black, obviously, you know what I'm saying, it's something that like is gonna lift us up, and they want to boycott it because he choose personally to not date somebody like them. You know? I feel like that shit come from insecurity. You know what I'm saying? So,
and I just because he's dating a white woman, does that mean that he's not pro-black? Like,
that's what I'm saying.
Exactly. It don't even matter.
It doesn't matter at the end of the day.
What does that have to do with anything?
But I guess people get blocked out their mind. They're like, oh, so you just see white women now. You know what I'm saying? You don't care what we went through and stuff. Like, they see
insecurity. They like, you don't want me? Yeah. Oh, we gonna shut down what you doing. We don't want to see you prosper. Yeah. We gonna take away your prosperity.
All this shit. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, I don't.
And it's spiteful.
It ain't gonna be boycotted like that. You know, I feel like this is just a topic of just certain little people going out just trying to look for trouble. But it's just sad. I mean,
you know, lately I just think that people like to have something to boycott. Exactly. People like to have something to be mad about.
Fight something.
People always gotta
fighting themselves.
Fight the power somewhere to prove whatever point they need to prove to themselves. And I mean, those people probably don't have a man at all.
That's why they mad. I'm telling you, it's all insecurity. If they had a man that was happy, they'd be like, I don't give a fuck who he dated.
They're worried about who Michael B. Jordan dated.
Right. It don't even matter to you.
Your tax bracket, man.
Exactly. They probably mad because Michael B. Jordan people just be mad. So they can be mad on Twitter. And I'm pretty sure they'll see the movie at some point.
Yeah. I'm standing strong with this movie. This is something we need, man.
I do hope it's good, though. Yeah, sometimes you get stuff like this, it be like dope that it's, mostly black people, but I hope y'all kill it. Yeah. Gotta kill it.
I think it's gonna be pretty good.
It got to.
And I'm not really much of a, I don't like to watch movies, but I'll probably go to the movies.
Because I keep saying,
you don't like movies though? Because she always be saying that, but like I love movies. I sit there and watch movies.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know, man.
She is a weirdo.
You got a short attention span.
I do. Like I'm sitting there and I'm just like, okay. When is it gonna be? The last time I went to the movies,
impatient.
Yeah, you gotta let it develop.
But what if it never gets there?
That's for real.
Like I wasted my time. The last time I went to the movies was probably with y'all to go see that movie, and I talked the whole time.
You one of them? I just playing.
It was a Black History movie. Me and you talked.
Selma. Yeah,
it's Selma. That's the last time you went to the movies.
That's the last.
For Selma.
No, I went to go see Hidden Figures. I think that's the last movie I've seen at the movie theater.
That's a good little while. I mean, if you don't like the movies, then it makes sense that you don't be there.
No, don't give them my money because I'll be paying to take a nap.
Hey, Stonecrest got them $7 tickets though. Even if you don't like movies, you need to go get you one of them. Okay.
It don't be nothing. I went to see the Girls Trip. I saw that in the movie theater.
That's more recent.
You support a black film. That's a good thing.
That's good.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Maybe that's the thing.
Even if you don't go see the movie, just spend it on the ticket.
Cause I see movies all the time.
You go to the movies every Friday.
I don't be going a lot lately, just because I be like, man, I don't know if I want to sit here for a whole hour and a half, 2 hours, not doing shit.
I at least try to go see a movie like once every 2 weeks, like just something new and whatever. I'm thinking about it. They actually got these things now, y'all. It's a movie pass. You pay $10 a month to see all the movies in the theaters and stuff like that. Any movie you want.
That's pretty good. That's like a subscription for music.
Yeah, basically. I fuck with movies like that. So I was like, that's pretty cool, but I probably ain't gonna do it anyway. Because I only see it like 2 or 3 times at the month. So whatever. But
I mean,
only way that'll be dope if you get a guest ticket.
Yeah.
Does it come with a guest ticket?
I don't know about that. I don't know the benefits of this stuff.
I mean,
it should, right? free popcorn, goddamn soda or
only
something.
for 10 a month. They be like, look, that's gonna cost you 15 a month.
Yeah, you want the popcorn, you're gonna have to pay a little more for that, okay?
Straight up subscription is the way to go. I really feel like this. You got to get folks to subscribe to you.
That's a new thing. Everybody's doing subscriptions to everything.
Movie theaters got to do it now, though. For real, it's like really like they really like going out the market. If you don't appreciate movies like a movie person would, you could just sit in the comfort of your home and watch it now. Right. You know what I'm saying?
They watching Netflix.
They trying to find anything to really like get people back into going to the movie.
All they doing now is making everything so people don't have to leave their house, and I don't really like that too much. They're
lazy as hell. Yeah, hella lazy.
People like. I can get my groceries delivered to my house. No, I'm gonna go to the store and go buy my own groceries. I don't need my groceries delivered.
Until you do it once or twice, you be like, you know what? I kind of like that.
It's probably the convenience, but I'm like very picky about.
And I'm that person. Yeah, I'm that person.
What if y'all be bringing me soft fruit or something?
That's terrible.
I'd rather go get my own stuff.
I'm that person. Like I'm going to the grocery store. I said I want kiwi, but
maybe I'm looking at produce. I mean, just only like look. I need some Cheerios. I need some cookies. Bring that. Don't bring my produce.
But if that's the case, if I still have to go to the store to get my produce, I might as well go get my Cheerios. And I'm
get it out the way.
You're absolutely right.
I'm just not a person that really cares for. I don't like that. I just think it's lazy.
That's too personal. They in your space. You got to invite somebody else in your space.
And they had that. No, they leave a key outside for the person. They can drop off the groceries inside.
No,
in the refrigerator and stuff like that. It's
that's crazy. Like, let's stop my
but that's what. But they have they have security cameras and stuff, so they can see. If the person at work and they can see them dropping them off and stuff like that. But it's too much. I agree.
It's like you're just asking for somebody to rob you.
It's too much.
What's going on here?
I just gave you a key to my house to drop off my groceries. It's just not that deep.
Never.
Yeah.
It's not that deep. That's a subscription that I won't purchase.
Yeah, man.
Straight on that.
We get on there.
I don't even know how we got there, but we got there. Last thing going on, the championship game is today. UGA versus Alabama.
Yeah, man.
It's good that UGA is in it. Yeah, I watched the game last week. UGA played. Who did they play last week?
Did they play a red team?
Oklahoma.
I was gonna say.
I remember the quarterback,
but I didn't know.
The quarterback name was Baker Mayfield.
He was in the old family. He was in the old family. But look though,
has UGA not been in this championship before?
Not in a while.
This is major, regardless, and this is years ago. Yeah. But just the fact that these folks was really balling out. Like Southwest had an official team.
The only reason I'm going for UGA, I got a real connection to UGA a little bit. I feel like.
Why?
You know what I'm saying? One of our good friends went there. She went to UGA, made us part of UGA. We used to party there all the time. They showed us a good time. So I'm like,
so you was present. That's why. I feel you.
I'm with the UGA fam. So let's go UGA. Alabama. I mean,
it gotta be Georgia. We from Georgia.
Yeah, and we'll see. We'll see how it go. But it'll be people from Georgia that went to Alabama from school. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy because like stuff like that. Like watching that game last week and how good it was. It was like both these niggas going back to back. That just go to show like they supposed to be there. It was so neck and neck, the talent. It's like every team that's there is supposed to be there. Yeah. So I hope it's a good game. I don't even know if I'm gonna watch it depending on what time it is. But I've been boycotting a lot of like the shit like that. Like NFL, I watched one game this whole season. Yeah. Probably won't be watching the Super Bowl. Like the college stuff, I always feel some kind of way because like situations like this, like the championship, all these college athletes are seeing is their scholarship. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? When they bring in millions of dollars, you know what I mean? They selling all kind of merchandise and they getting all these ratings, and these college athletes on this major scale ain't making no money. Yeah. I feel like at a certain point, maybe not regular season, but at a certain point when they get all these viewers, they need to be working something out for these college athletes past that scholarship because they bringing in a lot of money for these folks, and they trying to be like, oh yeah, we gave you this $80,000.
Chick-fil-A and shit like that. Like, it's crazy. But my thing, I think what drives people into the college, because they playing with heart. Like they going in, they doing what they got to do because they want to make it to the professional level. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's gonna be a good game regardless because they gonna be playing for the heart tonight. They gonna be out there.
They love that shit. Yeah. In college, you gotta still love it.
It's gonna be crazy.
Them professional leagues, it becomes so much business.
Yeah.
Like you look at the NBA and all that shit now. All these top stars going to these teams and like stacking their team up because that shit is straight business. You know what I mean? They ain't think about love and like honor and all that shit no more. They like, man, these niggas don't love us. Yeah. So they like, nigga, this business. I'm going to the team finna get my ring, and it's gonna all crumble because everybody acting like that.
Straight. Straight crazy.
They need a Negro league. We need a new Negro. Not even Negro league. We need just a new league where they ain't any prejudice and we just control our own.
I really like that shit with I got my issues with Diddy, but I like what he talking about. He trying to build his own thing going on. Him and certain investors, they trying to go in and really make something happen. That really would be dope. That's something where they really are catering to, our stars and doing something for our people, our hue, our color. You know what I'm saying? But the city shut down for the game tonight.
Well, Donald Trump is coming into town
today.
Yeah,
Agent Orange.
Good thing I ain't got to go to the city.
Not Agent Orange.
That's funny. Agent Orange.
They have like this the little thing, like not a billboard, but whatever those things are called, with his picture up there that says Atlanta welcomes you. And it's just like,
it's hard for me to even picture Donald Trump walking through Atlanta.
Yeah, it's
you know what
weird.
I'm saying? Like,
have you ever been here before?
Visit him here.
And then you come in so you can go to the football game. Like,
that's what he owes. That makes sense though. I'm like, okay, because I don't see him being here no other way. Like, I feel like he probably don't care nothing about Atlanta. Like, it's too diverse and it's too black down here.
It's too black here.
But it's diverse too. But I don't see him coming. And I already knew it had to be something other than he cared about what the hell was going on. It got to be the football game.
He's going to the game. Yeah,
it's crazy because the capital, the main source of everything, is black. But the state in itself supports Trump like no other.
Yeah.
Georgia?
Yep.
I mean, it's still a southern state.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what I mean? This shit, slavery was no joke. Civil rights movement. We got history in Atlanta.
Yeah.
All that shit be right here.
It's kind of crazy.
And I was reading something. And, people are going to be down there protesting because he's here, and
it's going to be crazy.
Yeah, I saw this I don't even know where. I might have been reading on the AJC or something this morning. I don't know. But so this is kind of a big deal. And when the president comes in town, they shut off like the highways and so it's just the traffic. There's like, don't travel this way after 2:00. So
you're talking about because
what time is the game going?
The game starts at 8 though.
Oh, on Monday though? Oh, I mean it is 8. Okay, 8 p.m. Got you.
Yeah, the game starts at 8, and
because I feel like the game will be on a Sunday. Why? I don't know why they do it on a Monday. People got work and school and shit.
Hey,
folk gonna be out though.
Yeah, I said people are definitely gonna be out tailgating.
They don't give a damn.
Trust and believe.
It's a big deal, but the traffic's gonna be insane.
That shit will be dope. I just want to be on the field though. I don't want to go to no game like that. That's crazy. Like, I need to come out with the team. You feel me? I need to be right on the side. You know what I mean? Like, hey, good job, nigga, good catch.
Yeah. So it should be interesting. I probably not gonna watch the game, but
hey. That's real.
Just to be honest, but
that shit probably gonna be good though. I might turn it on. I ain't gonna lie. That game was so good last week.
It's gonna be good tonight.
Yeah.
It's gonna be going down. All these damn diehard Alabama fans and UGA fans, all these folks in town, man. I'm gonna be at home though. Shit, fuck it.
I'll probably be watching Netflix.
I ain't mad. That shit don't even matter.
I'll be watching Netflix.
It do matter to them.
So,
but look though,
MVP.
Who are shining folk?
Well, for me, I picked Erin Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
So she's the first black woman to qualify for the Olympic speed skating.
Okay.
So if you've never seen speed skating, you should look at it. I could not speed skate, but I'm glad that my girl is in there. And hopefully, I know the last Olympics was a good year for black women, so I hope that this one will be as well.
For the Winter Olympics too. I love the Winter Olympics. That's talent in itself, skiing and bobsleighing and all that shit.
That was a
ice skating, all that shit, man. Like, you saw how hard it was for us to get, well, for skiing. Well, for me, snowboarding, that shit wasn't no joke, man.
You didn't even do it.
I did a lot for what I could work with. It was the first time. Goddamn, fuck that. That shit hard. I respect them folk.
All you did was put the snowboard on.
I went down the hill, nigga. You know me? Nah, nigga, I went down.
That do sound fun. It sound hard.
It's hard. It's it's all through your legs, man. It's like nigga was hurting the next day. I'm talking about. My God. Yeah. But I did skiing before. Skiing wasn't that bad. But it takes some time for that too as well.
It's crazy because in the summertime, I was looking forward to like a cold vacation. But now that it's winter in Atlanta and we done really had some cold days, it's like, nigga, I don't want no cold vacation. Like, I don't even want to think about going snowboarding.
But whatever.
But yeah, shout out to her. My MVP goes to MJB. Queen of hip hop soul, Mary J. Blige.
Mary J.
She getting the Hollywood Walk of Fame star this Friday. No, the 11th. Whenever the 11th is, Thursday or Friday. Thursday. Yeah, so congratulations to her, man. It's
great.
Like I said, that's the queen of hip hop soul.
She deserves it.
I respect her so much. I respect her music. You know what I'm saying? She got one of my favorite albums of all time too, as well.
And what's that?
My Life.
Okay.
It spoke to me a little bit. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. She's a talented chick. She out here doing things, man. Mary might be nominated for an Oscar. You know what I'm saying? For this little movie she doing on Netflix. Mary dope motherfucker, man. She been through a lot. She got that little tired ass husband still after her money. Like he worked for it. He worked for that shit, man.
That's how people are doing.
I love Mary J. Blige. She really is legendary. She really iconic. You know what I'm saying? Like queen of like it is, I know you say like R&B hip hop, but like for the culture, just I'm sure like mentorship, just who she is, man. She done contributed so much, so it's great to see like her getting credited, getting acknowledged for everything that she is.
Yeah. And to see somebody come out there to had this little hood appeal, but still can change it up. You know what I'm saying? She can clean it up for anybody. You know, she just dope. I like Mary. Man, Mary too. So
shout out to her. Do you have an MVP?
Congratulations. Let me think for a sec. I mean, for real, I'm gonna give y'all the MVP because I am proud. Like what are y'all like 30 plus episodes in?
Yeah, episode 34.
So just the consistency. Like I remember y'all first talking about y'all wanted to start it, and the fact that y'all doing it is good. Like it's interacting. I love it, man, and I support it, and I'm glad to see y'all still going.
Oh man, appreciate that, man.
Yeah,
I didn't expect that.
Yeah, we trying, man. We trying to keep it going.
So
I like that. Respect.
That's something on my boots.
Well, with the good
comes the bad. Unfortunately, I'm gonna give early dismissal this week to H&M. Okay. So you would think by now that people would be more conscious of ads that they put out. So they have like a kids clothes or whatever, and they had all these little different sweatshirts with all this weird stuff on it, and it was a little African American boy, and his sweatshirt said "Coolest monkey in the jungle."
They couldn't get him no tiger shirt, no lion shirt.
They had other shirts, but
he had a zebra shirt. If all I cared.
Exactly.
I mean, damn.
But the coolest monkey in the jungle. I just think
they knew what they were doing.
See, I don't like stuff like this, and I think that it's the same argument over and over and over again. I think companies keep doing this.
They do it trying.
Like it's really a low blow. Like why you feel like that's okay?
Yeah, like how many times are y'all gonna get attacked by black people on Twitter and Instagram before y'all actually put some thought into your
marketing
and your promotion? That doesn't make sense. So and they had like uploaded another picture, and somebody was like, "Oh, so you're gonna keep uploading pictures and act like y'all like that didn't happen?" It's like, "Oh, well, we have apologized and we have removed the picture."
Oh, thanks.
But you shouldn't have done it in the first place. And I don't know like where his parents were, or like Alex said earlier, the people that work there to kind of be like, this might not be a good idea.
Well with the community.
Yeah, this is probably not a good idea.
Be on our ass.
So it makes me wonder, like, who's on y'all marketing team? Do y'all have black people on your marketing team, or do you have people who are more conscious of things like that?
The company is based out in Sweden,
conscious.
y'all. Yep. The company is based out in Sweden, so how many black people we can find in Sweden? You know what I'm saying?
There are black people in Sweden.
I mean, H&M, they deal with so many people though, like universally. Like I'm sure on their team, they got people that's like supposed to just make sure that everything that they do, everything that they portray is meant to like be positive and like uplifting. So I mean, I don't know. It may be a mistake. I mean, I don't feel like it may be personal. Like they really tried to just disrespect this little boy or black people like that. But I feel like it's something that people do need to be more conscious of, like be aware, like how you portraying people, like that for like generations, like we were slaves and they called us monkeys and they treated us like shit. So did y'all put a little black boy, who y'all got to be like going out of y'all way to make sure that y'all uplifting and like y'all messages on point. Y'all just letting shit like that slip when it's like y'all gotta fucking pay attention because people not taking that no more. You know what I'm saying?
And the thing that bothered me about it was it's a child. So in his mind, he don't know. He don't know any better, and he can't speak up for himself if he doesn't know. because he's a child. But it'd be different if it's an adult and they're just like, you know what, hell no, I ain't wearing this shit. Fuck the contract, I'm done.
Yeah.
But to me, that's how you take advantage of people. Kind of be like, oh, here it is. I'm gonna put you on the internet,
and you don't know what you can and can't say no to.
Yeah, you don't know that you have the option to not do this.
That's what I was saying with his parents. I was like, well, his mom or whatever, they probably offered him the modeling contract. Hey, you want to model for H&M? She like, yeah, don't sign the contracts. Don't tell her what the little boy wearing. Not that she really can make a say so or call for what he be wearing anyway, because she already signed. She already good to go. She through the door. So it's like she can get sued for that. So it's like she gotta have him there modeling, doing the thing and stuff like that. It's a long. I feel like it's a lot.
If I got a kid that's doing some modeling shit, I'm like, ain't no way you putting a sweater on my kid back that say monkey. I'm a monkey.
Yeah, and if you talking about y'all gonna sue me, then we just going to court.
We gonna have to fight that out.
We gonna go to court because
intimidation is an intimidation factor.
No, I'm just not here for it. I don't like.
I feel like
shit
that's understandable, and that's the kind of shit they get major companies sued. If you were to try to stand up and they be like, no, we just want to have this racial slur, in our profile. Like, no, we didn't agree on no fucking racial slurs, especially if I said we ain't doing that. Yeah. So I mean, I'm sure they didn't probably fight about it like that. I'm just talking about, if it was my situation, which it ain't. So
yeah,
that matters.
I was on the other side. It just wouldn't have happened. It wouldn't have.
It wouldn't have happened.
Especially, I'm assuming that his parents were somebody. He had an adult that was probably there.
It had to be present.
Yeah, there was an adult present.
He's a minor.
And unfortunately, this boy has to be caught in the middle of that.
I feel like if you put something out there once, it's in your mind that you're gonna do it again. Like that's kind of now. Now I like H&M clothes. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I like H&M clothes. I like that little company like that. I ain't know, you don't never know about these companies or the brand, what they got going on. Now I'm kind of like, I don't know if I want to wear y'all stuff because that's how y'all feel about it.
Nah, I don't think that's how they feel about us. I don't think you should feel like that. But because I also think like, how would we feel if it was a white boy that was wearing that? You know what I'm saying? Like any of these motions wouldn't even be the same. Like I really feel like they probably
wouldn't have got a second guess if it was a white boy.
You know what I mean? They probably just didn't think how they need to be thinking universally. But I feel like if it had been a white boy or a Hispanic or Asian boy, that had that same sweater on, we wouldn't even think nothing of it. But like I said, I think sometimes it is right. Sometimes they do attack us, but I think sometimes it can come from a little bit of insecurity, how we feel about ourselves, about what we've been told who we are, and just like I said, how we feel about ourselves. So I see both sides of it. But as far as like if I was on the marketing team, I would for sure be like, I don't think this is a good idea.
Yeah, and then in my mind, sometimes I think like this is weird that I think about this, but when I used to watch that Diddy show that he had, like when he had like an assistant or something, whatever that show was called, and you know how when you get there, it's like I'm working for you, but I don't feel like I can tell you. Because I mean, there should have been people to tell Diddy, I don't think this is a good idea. Your music kind of sucks right now. You probably shouldn't put that out. But you feel intimidated in that big of a space. So it's hard to say that nobody didn't say anything because there might be somebody in that boardroom that's
they just ain't listen to him.
Exactly, because you feel small to the
bigger person,
to the big guys, and they may not listen to you, and they have you feeling like.
But I feel like that's how people move up in the world though. Like when you aren't afraid to like speak up and like take leadership and say and stand on how you truly feel. I think those are the people who find success and become leaders in the world. Sometimes like you might not get fired or whatever it may be from that job that you stand up for or any situation. But at the end of the day, that's how change is made and that's how leaders are made.
Yeah, I agree, and I think that people should do that. But sometimes when you say that people grow and they get better, yeah, you may grow and get better, but it may not be growing there. Yeah. So you ain't gotta listen to me, and I ain't gotta keep working for y'all. But I can go over here and they'll appreciate me. Right. Keeping it real and listen to what I'm saying, and I can move forward somewhere else. Sometimes you just gotta cut your losses with some shit. So I don't know, but
well, give them an early dismissal.
Yeah, screw them. I wasn't really feeling that.
H&M, sorry man, but it be like that.
Yeah,
it's the way the world go.
So we're almost through.
They do got some good prices though.
How they do though, man. They're like, y'all niggas, man. But look,
people just gotta piss you off.
Tell me something good.
Tell me something good.
You tell me something good.
Tell you something good. I'm happy for the new year. I'm happy for new year, new start, new blessings, everything. In us we trust. The big things we're gonna be doing later on this year. You know, I'm just blessed, man. I'm blessed with I'm just blessed. Really don't have her tell me something good. But hey, that's what it is.
Yeah.
That's good.
I don't know. Like I said, I don't really care about football, but I'm glad that the Falcons won the other day.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for that.
For sure.
I had something else in the back of my mind, but I just forgot.
If they keep winning, it just gives us a good thing to celebrate, man. I'm with the celebratory factor. I celebrate.
It's so hard for me to not watch football because I love the Falcons. I love watching it. You know what I mean? Football, I'm excited about sports, but it's like, damn, you know, who they beat? Yeah. That's how I want to be, but it's like, damn, I can't watch no way.
Yeah.
I mean, because
piss
you off.
Yeah,
I ain't
and
gonna watch.
It's the inner workings in between there and what goes on. Like that's what keeps me watching it to it all. Cause we puppets at the same time. They might not be wearing. They might not be wearing the coolest monkey in the world shirts, but it feels like it when you see them playing. That's what I feel like sometimes. So
hey, man,
I don't know about how people feel about you.
Yeah,
because they are getting compensated very well.
They are.
For the, you know what I mean, things that they're doing.
But it's like 10% of what the main dude's making. They doing billions and stuff like that. And they got these little field workers going for them. Yeah, they getting paid. They getting paid money. It's cool and everything, but is it right? I don't know. But hey, you know,
I don't know.
It be like that. I'm proud for the city though. Like I said, I like the celebratory. You know, I like to have fun with people. So it's for the city at the end of the day. So
Atlanta definitely got the culture going
in
every way. Artistically, sports,
everything.
Professionally. You know what I mean? We're not playing. We moving forward. We getting packed. There's a lot of people coming out here. This traffic is getting crazy.
I know.
And I'm not fucking with it.
I'm never fucking with it.
At all.
But I'm always in traffic.
I be scared to go to the city now. I'm like, man, every time I go down there, any time of the day, it's just traffic now. I'm like, this is new in the past like 2 years. That's
what I've said to people who aren't from here. I said, Atlanta has always had traffic, but now it's just...
anytime. It's like LA.
Any time of the day, you go get on 75, you're in traffic. You're going to be in traffic.
But traffic every day.
And it's annoying. So yeah, do you have to tell me something good?
What's to tell me something good? I should have been thinking about it while y'all was doing y'all's. Everything is good, man. For real. Like we are moving up. Like we feeling confident. You know, I'm feeling blessed. I'm feeling grateful for all my blessings. You know what I mean? You know, it's so many good things going around me. It's like even when things aren't, when I'm feeling like it ain't moving forward. Things are moving forward.
That's right.
I feel like I'm in the right direction, like mentally, spiritually, emotionally. This year, I'm attracting everything that I want. I'm attracting success. I'm attracting my financial security, my financial freedom. I'm attracting love. I'm attracting patience. I am patient. I'm peaceful. You know what I mean? And this year, I'm being my best self. This year and every year forward, you know, because I slick feel like these years probably ain't even real. I'm a low-key conspiracy theorist. I don't be believing in none of that shit people be talking about. I feel like everybody lying. You know what I'm saying? Everybody lying. I gotta see. I don't gotta see everything because I am faithful. I believe in God. You know what I'm saying? But people be lying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm finding my own path and I'm comfortable with that. That's good news too. God got me. And,
that's right.
That's it, man. We moving up and forward.
Man. I like it, man. I like it.
So, I'm gonna leave you guys with a question.
Okay.
You're in a relationship with somebody.
All right.
Screw that. You're married to somebody, okay? And they are doing something that you don't totally agree with.
Okay.
Do you support them or do you not support them?
Something like what?
Okay, say...
they got a habit that you not...
No. Say they're about to do something that you don't agree with, like... I saw this on Housewives years ago, but she was going to go look for her dad that like disowned her or something. But her husband didn't want her to do that because he was afraid that she might get her heart broken or something, you know? Mm-hmm. So do you support your spouse or do you not be like, I ain't got nothing to do with it? Or do you just kind of be there to support them along the way? Yeah, so I'll put it on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook. You guys can follow and listen to Alex's music at on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube and SoundCloud at Lex on the Board, and get his new project coming out, Layers Volume 1, and watch his videos.
And I'm sorry, we've been pronouncing your name wrong.
Alex.
Sorry, man.
Sorry.
We used to call
y'all know me as Alex. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. It's a real relationship
but
right
what y'all calling him is Alex. Man.
Yeah.
Exactly, because I said so.
Because he said so. And we back that up.
Straight up.
So do what we say. So make sure you go and listen to everything. Listen to all of his music. And be supportive.
Updates, all that.
Yes, please do. Please do.
Just support. And we will talk to you guys next week.
Yes, sir.
All right, I had a great time with y'all.
All right,
thank you for coming.
Thank you, Alex. See, I'm still stuck in it. But yeah, man, thank you.
Woo.